Finally, it's here. Next gen. Hey guys, Apple Rules One here. This is presenting you Call of Duty Ghosts on the next generation of gaming consoles, the PlayStation 4. I myself, as I said, picked one up. I made a review video, or not a review video, an unboxing of that. On Saturday when I got it, I waited in line for 3 hours at GameStop. So here's some Call of Duty Ghost gameplay, and I'm gonna be reviewing the game today because I've been playing the shit out of this game, and it has been a really fun time, like really playing this game. So this is the 10th installment of the Call of Duty series. Hopefully, maybe even the last. Probably not. You know the way these people are. They're gonna keep on making this shit till the day we all fucking die. The end of the world, they'll still be making some. And heaven will be making some of these Call of Duty games. You know, Jesus will be playing them. So let's start off with some specs of this game. So right now, the game is available on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 last gen, which I have tried out the Xbox 360 version and it looks really shitty. I went to my friend's house and I tried it out and it looks really, really shitty. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's okay if you guys don't want to spend $400 to $500 on a new system. It's okay, I guess. But I recommend you guys do upgrade to a PlayStation 4 especially. And it's also available, as I'm gonna explain right now, PlayStation 4 and eventually Xbox One, which is set to release by tomorrow. So the game runs at 1080p on the PlayStation 4. Natively on the Xbox One, it's gonna be 720p upscaled to 1080p, which isn't really. It's just really shitty. It's the same thing. It's pretty much just saying 1080i, pretty much I would say, because all they're doing is just filling in the pixels, and it's just really gonna look really shitty. Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. I think they have 720 probably, because there's the last gen. PC is they're their own fucking world. I think they're gonna be able to go up to 4K if they have the capabilities in their graphics cards and their monitors. Yeah, so I wonder see what that would look at in 4K. 4K is just gonna probably look the same, just 4K. It's probably be 1080p, 4K upscaled probably. The game also runs at 60 frames per second. I think 60 frames per second, PlayStation 4, and I believe Xbox One. Yeah, it's gonna be because it's gonna be a 720p. That's why the reason why it's a 720p on the Xbox to keep it at 60 frames per second, because they actually did test it out and they had it running at 1080p. It's possible. It's always possible, but apparently the frame rate was not consistent enough for them, so they had to drop it down to 720 to be able to have everything running smoothly. Now for the campaign. The campaign is set after some world destruction sort of type scenario. I don't know, kind of like the end of the world type of scenario. Something with some like the U.S. or something like that getting bombed. And then this group from, I think it's Venezuela. They come and they bomb and it starts like a war and everything's like wiped out. It's like the campaign reminded me so much of 2012. And a little bit of I wouldn't consider this a spoiler, but there's a big MW2 reference in the game. It's not even funny. It's like the same thing as something from MW2. You guys have to play the campaign. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's really funny. And it's just a really basic campaign. The Call of Duty campaigns are just regular old Call of Duty campaigns. Let's move on to multiplayer. My favorite part. I have a lot to talk about for this. So multiplayer. Everyone's been complaining about it for the last couple years, ever since around, I would say, after Black Ops, they started complaining. World at War, it was like the best time for people. COD 4, that was like the best time for the COD players. So let's talk about some of the things people have been wondering about. First thing that probably a lot of people are talking about, and you guys probably want to know, is quickscoping if it's in the game. So the answer to your question is yes, it is in the game. Well, I haven't seen it as bad, so let me explain it. So, the way the sniping has been changed. Our peripheral vision, which actually isn't even realistic. When you're sniping, you have one eye closed and you have the other focus on the scope, so you really don't have peripheral vision. But let's explain the quickscoping. So, since you have that, it has been changed. You have to get used to it. If you're gonna quickscope in the game, you have to get used to it, because it's different, because your mind gets confused, because you have the peripheral vision, I think. Something like that. And the sniping, but everything that it looks the same pretty much, because you still have a quick draw too to make it even faster. I've seen a couple quick scopers, really not many, maybe like 2 to 3 out of my past couple of days. I've tried it. I didn't really try. I just see if you can quick scope. My very first, I tried it out a little bit, so I wasn't really going around doing it. But it was you have to get used to it, and it's there. So And that made it bullshit what they told us about no quickscoping. So I'm proving you guys wrong. There is quickscoping, so that was a little bit of a bullshit move on them. Alright, so the next thing that concerns people, spawning. In the game, their spawning is actually better. I'm gonna say the spawning is way better than Black Ops 2 and MW3. It's not perfect. I'm not gonna let you know it's like the best thing in the world, but it's way better at least than MW3 and Black Ops 2. It kind of reminds me of Black Ops Spawn because I have gotten a couple kind of like little bullshitty spawns, but it's not like every single spawn right in front of someone. I've only had like 2 to 3 of those, so it actually is better. And I'll explain why this probably happened in the next topic. Alright, so that's out of the way. So I think you guys will be happy with the quickscoping being removed. So next thing that that concerns people is called the maps. The maps are actually way bigger in this game. I can say this is like MW2. If you guys love MW2, you guys are gonna like this game. Just gonna let you guys know, especially for the maps. The maps are humongous. It's like I see maps that are not as big as Wasteland, but pretty close to the size of Wasteland. The maps are more open. There's not as many close quarters combat type of like squished maps like MW3 and Black Ops 2. So actually sniping is possible. So that's what I like to do with my sniper. I like the old man scope, hard scope, whatever you people call it, but I call it sniping, using it the proper way. So like the maps are like really nice now. I enjoy it now, and I'm able to have some more fun and actually move around, do some cool stuff, you know. Alright, so I think you guys will like that. The next thing, let's see. People like to complain about. Oh yes, how can I forget? Overpowered weapons. You guys know overpowered weapons have been a problem in every single Call of Duty, I believe, ever since. Probably wasn't, people didn't really start noticing it until COD 4 with the MP5, then with World at War with the that's called the MP40, MW2 with the what's it called, the UMP. So in this game, it's gonna sound really, really weird. All the weapons are overpowered pretty much. There's like probably like 2 exceptions, but everything is overpowered pretty much. You get killed extremely fast in this game. There's no way of like surviving a bullet. If you're getting shot at, you're gonna be dead. You're not gonna be able to get the cover. You're done instantly, pretty much. And it's for almost every single weapon, so it's not unfair. And it's making it more realistic, I believe, because if you get shot a couple times, you shouldn't be able just to be like get the cover and be okay. You actually die pretty fast, like a realistic getting shot at and getting killed. So makes the game actually more fast paced a little bit, and it makes it more enjoyable for me, and I think it will make it more enjoyable for you guys too. One minor exception is the shotguns. That's I was like the exception I was going to talk about. The shotguns are a little weak in my opinion, and I know people are still pissed off about the probably, yeah, it was MW2 shotgun. Still probably they're probably still pissed off at Infinity Ward for the whole Spaz 12 thing, but that's not even close to what it is in Ghost. I say the shotguns are underpowered. The range is pretty bad. The only one shotgun I kind of like using is I forgot the name of it. It's the revolver shotgun. It's like they brought back another revolver shotgun finally, just like from Black Ops 2, except it's not a pistol. It's actually a regular shotgun, and it's just like a revolver, but just like a regular shotgun. It has horrible range. The pellet rate is pretty big unless you have steady aim, and steady aim doesn't really help that much. And the damage sucks horribly, but it's just fun. I don't know why, because I like using the revolver shotgun, reloading it. It's like really fun for me. The Kel-Tec, there's another one called the Tech. It's like the KSG pretty much. I heard that one's pretty powerful, but everything else seems pretty weak to me. And I hope maybe there's a little buff for them, not like MW2, but maybe like maybe a little more powerful than MW3 type shotguns. You know. Let's talk about the apparently quote unquote new engine that they created. So it actually wasn't a real new creation of an engine. If you guys didn't hear about that a while ago, they just stripped it down pretty much to the bones. I think I remember saying this in a video from a while ago. They just stripped it down and then put some like new coverings on it and just try to make it look all new. But I'm impressed with the new engine. The new engine, the graphics look really great, especially on the PlayStation 4. Not sure about the Xbox One, but it's going to be the same thing pretty much, I'm guessing. Because they both have almost the same internals and just a couple of different things. So the game will look really, really well on the Xbox too, even though I don't really like it, but I still got to give Xbox props for that. So it looks really nice. I think you guys will like it, so I think it's worth upgrading to a PS4 or Xbox One, but I think you guys should do PlayStation 4. But one thing I did notice when I was playing the game, I don't know if it's part of the engine or something like that, but they pretty much brought back the same, like almost the exact same MW3 sounds. Like if you're throwing a care package down, like that little bang bang sound that you throw down, um, when you acquire a kill streak, when you put it down an IMS from MW3, like all these different sounds I remember from the Modern Warfare 2 and 3. They're there, like they brought them back. I don't know why they didn't change it. I kind of thought maybe they would change it a little more. Actually, I still like those sounds, but I wanted a little more innovation on maybe on the sounds. But it's too late since the game's already out. But that's just one thing I didn't really like that much. So oh yeah, I just remembered today I had a big problem with the game. I don't even know if it's resolved yet. So there was an update for it that came out yesterday. 746 megabytes, which is almost a gig. So it's a pretty decent sized update. And I'm actually give Infinity Ward's props for that, for already updating the game. That's a pretty big update, and the game's barely a couple of days, about a week old, and they're really on top of it. I hope they stay like that throughout the whole year, and they can make the game even better than it already is right now. But like, so I downloaded the update. It said 21 hours or 24. It kept on going up from that all the way up to 26. So it was yesterday night. So, or it wasn't yesterday night. It was the night before, and I left it out. I put my PS4 on this new standby mode, so the system barely was running, so it was still able to download the update. So when I got home the previous day, I was really tired and I wanted to enjoy a game, and I didn't really notice much. But after a little investigation, the next day, it made me download the update again, and it kept on doing it every time I turned off the system. So I think I got that resolved, hopefully. So that's good for now. So hey guys, it's Apple Rules One here. I hope you enjoyed this review of not the PlayStation 4, Call of Duty Ghosts. Like, subscribe. Thanks.